Ladies and gentlemen, Life University proudly presents the spring class of 2022.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing while Miss Emily Butcher sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thank you, Emily. You may be seated. And nice job singing along, everyone. I'm always amazed at how talented our students here, and that's a wonderful reason why they never ask me to sing the national anthem. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Rob Scott, and I have the distinct honor of serving as the president of Life University. And I'd like to begin our celebrations today by expressing our deepest appreciation and gratitude for each and every one of you who have come to join in this wonderful celebration of the accomplishments of these amazing young men and women. And while you're here, if I could, just be sure, since the weather is beautiful and we've turned the heat on for all of our guests who may be new to this region, please take the opportunity to visit our campus if you have not already been up the street to Life University to experience all this wonderful campus has to offer. From Lyceum Park to the Tolerance Tower to the Century Village, of course the Eternal Flame dedicated to the founders of Life University, and then of course the iconic Bell Tower, which represents and symbolizes the contributions and sacrifices made by so many in the founding profession, chiropractic, of our institution. You know, our graduates come from all 50 states and from all walks of life. And in this class, we've been blessed with the unique contribution of students from many nations. In fact, today in our processional, you saw students enter the auditorium carrying 17 flags, proudly representing the nations they call home. And we're very, very delighted and blessed to have that rich contribution to our experience at Life. Each of us come here today having been touched in different ways and having traveled very different journeys over the past several years. So at this time, before we begin our ceremonies, I would ask that we observe just a few minutes of silence to contemplate the significance of this day. In our silence, let's give thought to all that has brought us to this moment. Let's remember the obstacles overcome, the joy shared with our families and friends, and those special people we wish could be with us here today who are not. If you'd join me, please. Thank you. Members of the Board of Trustees, Board Chair Dr. Fogarty, Life University Alumni President Dr. Josh Packton, special guests, faculty, family, friends, and of course, our graduates today. It is indeed my honor to welcome you to Life University's commencement ceremony, and we have important work to do today. So let's get to it and help celebrate the class of June 2022. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce the Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Jana Holwick. Dr. Holwick.
Thank you, Dr. Scott. It is an honor to stand at this podium and celebrate our students who have been anticipating this day from the beginning of their journey, working hard to achieve this milestone, and our faculty who have been with them throughout their time at Life University, mentoring and coaching to the finish line. Welcome to this celebration. The difficult challenges facing our world today require courage, creativity, determination, resilience, partnership, and vision. Those of us who have spent time with Life University students and graduates feel very optimistic about the future. The differences you have made on our campus, your life stories, inspire us with the confidence that you, as graduates, will change our world for the better. This change is reflected in the Life University values of lasting purpose, integrity, and vitalism. Life University's deans and faculty have selected members from their respective colleges who best represent each of these values, and we recognize the following recipients. From the College of Graduate and Undergraduate Studies, Ka Yu Chow, representing lasting purpose, to live an inner-directed life, to give, to do, to love, and to serve out of one's own abundance. From the College of Online Education, John Fichtel, representing integrity, a state of completeness or wholeness, adherence to a set of values implying wholeness of body, mind, and spirit, and in our relationships with people and the planet. And from the College of Chiropractic, Abelcine Gonzalez, representing vitalism, our recognition that the universe itself is self-conscious and as such creates itself as a dynamic system wherein living organisms are self-developing, self-maintaining, and self-healing. Lasting purpose, integrity, and vitalism represent the foundation of a Life University education. They reflect our deepest values and are woven throughout every student's academic experience. The concepts of these values reflect the world's most important and far-reaching conversations, and we treat our role in that dialogue with the utmost respect. It's been a challenging time to get to this celebration. During your time at Life University, you've weathered a once-in-a-lifetime global health crisis in addition to the normal stressors of life. And in a world where most things are routine, you've learned to navigate without a script. You've been forced to know yourself better, embrace your strengths, face your weaknesses, and refine your values. In the decades ahead, you will write and rewrite your own script. That manuscript starts today with the end of your journey at Life University. This university offers 20 degree programs at the associate, bachelor's, master's, and professional doctoral level. Today, we recognize the accomplishments of those graduating from the College of Graduate and Undergraduate Studies, the College of Online Education, and the College of Chiropractic. The Bachelor of Science and the Bachelor of Business Administration degree is awarded to those who have successfully completed a minimum of 180 quarter credit hours of instruction. At this time, it is my pleasure to recognize undergraduate academic honors from this graduating class. For those unfamiliar with the awarding of academic honors, please refer to your program for an explanation of how outstanding these accomplishments are. Please stand when I call your name and remain standing. Our salutatorian is Zachary James Stewart. And our valedictorian is Ratesh Bhatia. Please join me in congratulating these graduates. Please be seated. Before I ask Ratish to share his message with you, I first want to tell you a little bit about this outstanding graduate. Ratish was born in India and currently resides in Georgia. Dr. Bhatia has a Doctor of Medicine degree, however decided to come back to life to get a degree in dietetics to pursue his passion in clinical nutrition. Ratish also has significant amount of experience in clinical research. At Life University, he has been part of the Food and Nutrition Club, and his hobbies include cooking, dancing, and spending time with family and friends. Dr. Bhatia wants to become a bariatric specialist with expertise in surgery and dietetics. He has been matched at Brigham and Women's Hospital, a Harvard teaching hospital, for his internship in dietetics starting August of this year. At this time, I'd like to invite Ratish to the podium to provide the valedictorian address.
Good afternoon, fellow students, family, friends, faculty, and a special good afternoon to Life University's graduating class of 2022. We made it. My name is Ritesh Bhatia, and it is my distinct honor to speak today as the valedictorian of Life University's graduate and undergraduate class of 2022. Today is the day of celebration. We graduates look forward to the future with joyful anticipation and high expectations. However, I think that this is also a wonderful day to look back on the past and remember how we all made it here. These past few years have been nothing short of crazy, and by crazy, I mean a roller coaster ride that never wanted to stop for a very long time. It is sad that we have experienced decades worth of events over the span of 2 years. The year 2020 will have its own chapter in the history textbooks, and the memes that we all have made will be included as digital footprints. From all these crazy experiences, all I know is that when I have kids, I will not let them complain about a single thing school-related. You know how our parents used to tell they walked through the freezing tundras and fortune deserts to go to school? Well, we were masked so long, we did not even recognize people without them. I once introduced myself to someone I sat next to in class for an entire quarter because I did not recognize them without a mask. I suppose that's what college has been to us: adaptation, acceptance of crazy situations, and being optimistic. But that's beautiful because it shows this inherent resilience that despite all odds, we come together. We are all here today at a graduation ceremony and ready to move on for the next stage of our lives. We need to pat our backs just for making it to the finish line. Without the support of our family, teachers, and friends, we would not be here today. Parents, thank you for your support. You never gave up on us when we struggled, and your unconditional love for us has shaped and built us up every day and in every way. From preparing us for our first day of kindergarten to being here today to support us on our graduation day, you have always been there for us. All the little things you do to show your love for us have been monumental events in our eyes. Our hearts are filled with gratitude. A special thanks to my mom and dad. I love you and I thank you for believing in me and being my support system all my life. I hope I made you proud. Professors, thank you for your support. You never gave up on us when we struggled to grasp a concept or forgot to turn in an assignment. We all have been there and done that. Special thanks to all the professors for ignoring all that and giving us passing grades for us to be able to make it to this day. All the professors at Life University prepared every day and sincerely strove to deepen our knowledge in our classes. They have helped mentor us to be knowledgeable and contributing members of our society, and we thank you for your efforts and your passion. Friends and classmates, I would be at a mess if I did not acknowledge your contribution. I can easily list traits that I admire and desire in each of you. Looking at you all now, whether you are being charismatically funny, super swift on the sports field, or constantly motivated to do schoolwork, all of you have contributed to the success of our class of 2022. Thank you for all the encouragement, energy, and enthusiasm you have offered our class over the years. Apart from academics, something that I have learned at Life University is the art of cooking and baking healthy food products, dietetics major. As I was preparing this speech, I realized that we graduates are a lot like baked goods. So when you are baking, every ingredient is important in the right amount for the successful creation of the product that you're making. For example, in oatmeal raisin cookies, raisins are just as important as oats and flour. If you leave even one ingredient, you are changing the taste or texture of the finished product. In the case of us graduates, all our ingredients are the people who have helped us and played a role in shaping us to who we are today. If you take out even one of them, you would not be the same person you are. It's important that we show our appreciation to the community that has raised us up. One way to show our appreciation is to share our good works with others by remembering them through our actions as we spread joy and happiness to others. We are transcending the works of our parents, professors, friends, and all who have helped us. We are all smart and lucky to receive a high-class education. So fellow graduates, I challenge you to go out and make a difference in the world. And I promise as you do so, you will be able to see the influence of others more clearly and feel the pride of your positive influence on others. Congratulations to the class of 2022, and thank you.
Thank you, Ratish. At this time, I would like to ask Dr. Kathy Faust, Dean of the College of Graduate and Undergraduate Studies, to present the candidates for the bachelor's degree to President Scott.
Mr. President, the candidates for the bachelor's degrees have completed all academic requirements of Life University and come highly recommended by the faculty and administration to receive their degrees. It is with great pleasure that I present these candidates for the conferring of the degrees.
Dr. Ritesh Bhatia, Valedictorian, summa cum laude. Zachary James Stewart, Salutatorian, summa cum laude. Marcus Abreu. Victoria Isabel Acosta Arroyo. Danielle R. Albright. Emerson Allen, summa cum laude. Ejenur Aidanos. Mia Therese Bach, magna cum laude. Marin Alyssa Black. Rafael Andres Camacho, magna cum laude. Jacob Ty Carlson. Jeremy Surha. Kashing Chan, cum laude. Ka Yu Chow, summa cum laude, Lasting Purpose Award. Juan Lung Chow, summa cum laude. Remy Elizabeth Koltek, summa cum laude. Mauro G. de la Cruz, cum laude. Vanessa DeMarco. Jeremy Michael Damian Douglas, summa cum laude. Heather Lee Dumas. Trent Oliver Dungy, summa cum laude. John Quincy Fichtel, summa cum laude, Life Value Integrity Award. Haley Rose Finn, magna cum laude. Allison Ivy Foley, magna cum laude, Student Council Vice President. Brianna Nicole Freeman, magna cum laude. Juan Felipe Gonzalez, cum laude. Victor Gonzalez, summa cum laude. James Sims Harrison, summa cum laude. Joseph Michael Hawthorne, cum laude, Sigma Beta Delta Honor Society. Bridget May Hendrick. Megan Elizabeth Herbstritt, summa cum laude. Tatum Jade Johnson, summa cum laude, Sigma Beta Delta Honor Society. Joshua Preston Kindis. Raven A. Lawson. Lacey Nicole Lagaspi, magna cum laude. Jonathan Lemos Morales. James Lightfoot. Autumn Elizabeth Lo Cicero, magna cum laude. Aileen Lopez, magna cum laude. Fiola Cecile Louis, cum laude. Zachary A. Ludlam. Alexandra Major Lipes. Erica Lee Morgan. Carla Narvaez. Little Nate Nelson, cum laude. Sydney A. Ole. Tonahan Oljai. Marina Sergevina Pechankina, cum laude. Celia Rose Pietersdotter, summa cum laude. Charlotte Marie Rivera Izquierdo. Dalton Jeffrey Scott, cum laude. Francisco Jose Sepulveda Perez, magna cum laude. Joseph Todd Seward. Matilda Sletner, magna cum laude. Amber Joy Sproul, summa cum laude. Ashlyn Stoltz. Damian D. Stone. Caitlin Mackenzie Tennant, cum laude. Maria Jose Tovar. Shawnee Cassandra Tyson, summa cum laude. Ashley Ward. Jalen T. Watkins. Kateria Chantrice Williams, cum laude. Mackenzie Taylor Ray. Carla M. Colon Miami. Victor Luis Fernandez Ortiz. Monica Marquez Parades, summa cum laude.
Do you feel that? The pride in reaching this moment. The joy in knowing we did it together. We've explored the potential in ourselves. Potential to learn, to grow, to love, to serve. We've discovered purpose in our passion. Purpose that pushes, that challenges, that transforms. And now we go out from here, knowing that everything we want to do, we can do.
I'm going to take just a moment, if I can, to acknowledge something that you've all just seen on stage. Many of our graduates who cross the stage right now were wearing green stalls. That symbolizes a student who has completed all the requirements to compete at the varsity level in Life University's 19 varsity sports, as well as the academic requirements. And we had, you would agree, a number of them. So congratulations to each and every one of you today. And because I'm the president, I'm going to take the liberty to brag a little bit, if I may. about that. Life University is blessed to have a robust undergraduate program offering and 600 varsity student athletes on campus. This year in the NAIA, our varsity teams ranked 13th out of 256 schools nationwide. We had 10 individual national championships. We had 3 team national championships. And if I can be extremely proud, in the fall quarter of our student athletes, 371 of them in the fall and 399 of them in the spring quarter received academic honors. Congratulations to you all. So for our guests, there are 3 parts to an awards ceremony, convocation ceremony. There's the legal part of the conferring of the degrees, which we'll do. There's, on the chiropractic side of the house, there's an ethical part where we'll do a chiropractic oath. And then there's, at the end, we're going to do the 3rd part, which is the fun part. It's a symbolic part where we change the tassels. So if we can just kind of keep the appreciations to a dull roar through the procedures, and at the end you'll know when it's time to cut loose. But at this time, if I could ask all of our bachelor's and associate degree candidates to please rise while I confer the degree. With the recommendation of the faculty and the administration, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Life University in the state of Georgia, I hereby confer upon each of you your respective bachelor's degree with all its rights and responsibilities thereunto. Congratulations. You may be seated.
Life University also confers 3 master's level degrees: Master of Science in Sport Health Science, Master of Science in Positive Psychology, and Master of Science in Clinical Nutrition. The master's degree is conferred to candidates who have successfully completed a minimum of 52 quarter credit hours of post-baccalaureate coursework and any additional requirements in their particular specialty or concentration. I would like to ask Dr. Faust back to the podium to present the candidates for the master's degree to President Scott.
Mr. President, the candidates for the master's degree have completed all academic requirements of Life University and come highly recommended by the faculty and administration to receive their degrees. It is with great pleasure that I present these candidates for the conferring of their degrees.
Freshte Ali Amadi. Cheyenne T. Cole. Samuel James Cowley. Ashley Danielle Dean. Selena Alyssa Flowers. Maria Ford. Louis James Holt. Susan Wimberly Honey. Dr. Raven Michelle House-Born. Carolina Hurtado Hoyos. Jasmine Faye Jones Hopkins. Ashley Kilpatrick. Asvani Joel Lay. Tyler Mitchell. Dr. Desiree R. Paramore. Jaylene Enid Santiago Martinez. Naomi Liz Soto Perez. Melissa J. Steele White. Denver Stonecheck. Leah Andrika Terrell. Kevin Douglas Tippett. Dr. Fabiola Alejandra Vélez Colón. Alicia Joy Wright.
Masters. Now that's a word with a nice ring to it. We've worked, studied, practiced, and trained to master knowledge that transforms lives, that facilitates healing, that unleashes potential, that frees minds. We are visionaries, making the impossible possible. We are masters of life.
Another observation that I'd like to make is we talk about developing transformational leaders at life and servant leadership. And one of the things you've noticed is our candidates are coming to the stage and being met by a representative student council on this side, and when they cross the stage as a graduate of Life University, they are met by the representative of the Life University Alumni Association as they transition into professionals heading to the communities they serve. None of our graduates would be here today if it wasn't for a dedicated group of individuals who contribute in remarkably meaningful ways to the experience of our students at this campus. And we are extremely proud of the group of individuals who serve as faculty to mentor these young men and women in their careers. If I could ask the Life University's faculty who are with us today to please rise so we can acknowledge your contribution to their success and lives of significance. Please stand. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'd ask our master's degree candidates to please rise while I confer the degree. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and the administration, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and the State of Georgia, I hereby confer upon each of you your respective master's degree and all the rights and responsibilities thereunto. Congratulations. You may be seated.
Life University also confers the degree Doctor of Chiropractic to candidates who have successfully completed the requirements for graduation. The chiropractic program contains over 4,900 hours of instruction which includes 5 academic years of study, the successful completion of all required and elective coursework, and a 1.5-year-long clinic internship. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the recipients of honors for this graduating class. Please stand and remain standing as I call your name. The recipient of the Award for Chiropractic Philosophy Distinction is Ryan Douglas McGrath. The recipients of the Chiropractic Research Track Honor are Courtney Bleasy, Nyamber Harris, and Shalay Ryan McBride. Top academic honors for Summer 22 class are awarded to a family duo. Our salutatorian is Matthew Stephen Nardini. And our valedictorian is Anna Marie Faye Nardini. Please join me in congratulating these graduates. Please be seated. Before I bring in Anna Marie, our valedictorian, to the podium, I'd like to share with you a bit about her background. Anna Marie grew up in the small town of Eastchester, New York, with her parents and grandparents. She graduated from Eastchester High School in 2014 as the class salutatorian. She then went on to graduate summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Anthropology and Human Biology and a minor in Predictive Health from Emory University in 2017. Originally planning to pursue medical school, Anna Marie visited Life University in her first semester of college after seeing great health improvements with chiropractic. She resonated with the chiropractic philosophy and quickly made the decision to pursue chiropractic professionally. Today, Anna Marie is the first member of her family to earn a Doctor of Chiropractic degree. Anna Marie shares this achievement with her best friend and husband, our salutatorian, Matthew. They met in first grade, were high school sweethearts, and now plan to practice together. And they are celebrating their first wedding anniversary this Sunday. Congratulations. During her last several years at Life University, Anna Marie has been dedicated to growth both as a future chiropractor and as a person. She feels that her greatest blessing during this time has been the wonderful people in her life, especially her husband, parents, family, and friends that have given her unending love and support. For those of you that know Anna Marie personally, you probably know of her love of puppies, goats, and babies. Anna Marie is currently pursuing her pediatric and perinatal certification with the International Chiropractic Pediatric Association, and she hopes to have a thriving practice filled with happy and healthy babies, pregnant mamas, and families. She also plans to raise her own family, both babies and pets, in the practice and with a chiropractic lifestyle. Please help me welcome Anna Marie to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Holwick, for the introduction, and thank you to Dr. Scott, the Board of Trustees, faculty, and staff. It's truly an honor to represent the graduating class. I'd like to extend a warm welcome to all the graduates, family, friends, and distinguished guests here with us today. To my fellow graduates, we did it. For the last several years, each one of us has dedicated our time and energy to classes, studying, national boards, clubs, seminars, and our transition into doctors. Today, you earn the title of Doctor of Chiropractic. Today, your hard work, your willingness to sacrifice, and your passion to serve culminate into an incredible accomplishment. I'd also like to recognize the people that were on this journey with us, This program, while fulfilling, can be challenging and can demand a lot of our time and attention. Let's take a moment to thank the spouses, the children, the parents, the friends, and the mentors that also sacrificed and supported us so that we could pursue our dreams. Graduation is about the celebration of our academic accomplishments, but life didn't stop while we were at life. I have had the great honor of watching my fellow graduates achieve much more than academic success. We've gotten married, had children, bought houses, started businesses, and embraced our own health and personal growth journeys. That last one is my favorite. To see young people living the chiropractic lifestyle and reclaiming their health is what the world needs, and it starts with us. Throughout my time here at Life University, I've learned several valuable lessons that I plan to take into both a future practice as well as my life in general. These lessons help to shape my personal philosophy of health and the way that I think, approach the world, and interact with people. Today, I'd like to share 7 salient lessons that I've learned. While some of them may challenge your existing paradigms, I hope that they resonate with you and that you will also let them ground your choices and actions in practice and in life. First, act and interact with integrity. That seems straightforward, but often people fail to live their own life the way they expect others to. Do you believe that your practice members would most benefit from a lifetime of regular chiropractic care? Are you educating others about changing their diet and lifestyle? Are you doing those things in your own life? Live a life consistent with the one you ask other people to live. Second, be confident yet humble. As we've all heard from Dr. G, confidence equals doctor. It's true, you have a wealth of knowledge and experience, and you should approach each aspect of your life with the confidence that you can overcome any obstacle and achieve any goal. Do not allow confidence to become arrogance, however. Remember that the patient knows more about their body and health experience than you ever will. Listen to them, acknowledge their experience, and use your skills to be a partner on their journey. Third, embrace community. You do not have to be everything for everyone. Lean on your colleagues, your friends, and your family. In community is where we thrive. Fourth, the body doesn't make mistakes. This is maybe the most paradigm-shifting lesson because our society tells us that our bodies are broken, that pain and dysfunction are inevitable, and that falling apart comes with old age. What if I told you that's not true? Innate intelligence is always working 100%. Our bodies want us to thrive, but most of all, they want us to survive. Consider that pathology is really adaptation to the stressors in our environment, our body's best attempt to keep us alive in the short term. For example, when inflammation damages the arteries, your body lays down cholesterol plaques to limit the damage. We consider this pathology because atherosclerosis can lead to high blood pressure and cardiovascular compromise. What if it's really an adaptation to keep your blood vessel from bursting in the short term? Is the body really making a mistake? Is the answer to lower cholesterol, or is it to stop whatever environmental or lifestyle factor is causing the inflammation in the first place? If you frame every health problem in the context of the body not making mistakes, your eyes will be open to a whole new understanding and appreciation for innate intelligence. Fifth, you don't heal anyone. While it's easy to fall into the trap of believing that we are the healers and that we can fix people's problems, remember that honor doesn't belong to you. The only person you can heal is yourself. As chiropractors, we will have the unique opportunity to provide a neurological and physical input to the body. From there, the innate intelligence of the person must take over. We are partners on the health journey, providing an input, guidance, and support. We must instill in our patients the magnificence of the body and their own innate ability to adapt and heal. Sixth, sometimes the best answer is the simplest one. In our world, we tend to overcomplicate things. Sometimes it's as simple as getting back to being human and living an ancestrally consistent life. Seventh, the work is just beginning. We should all be incredibly proud of this accomplishment, but the learning is not over just because school has ended. We all have a responsibility to continue bettering ourselves so that we can show up for our patients. Learn more, continue to grow as both a person and a doctor, and never lose the passion that brought you to this profession in the first place. In short, act and interact with integrity, be confident yet humble, embrace community, the body doesn't make mistakes, You don't heal anyone except yourself. Sometimes the best answer is the simplest one, and the work is just beginning. I'm so grateful to have shared this experience with my wonderful husband and to have met lifelong friends. I consider each of you my friends and colleagues. I hope that you will stay in touch and share with me both the challenges you face and the incredible gifts that life brings. You will always be my community. As B.J. Palmer said, you never know how far-reaching something you think, say, or do will affect the lives of millions tomorrow. Millions of people are out there waiting to reclaim their health and happiness. Be the light to show them that it is possible.
Thank you for those inspirational words, Anna Marie. At this time, I'd like to ask Dr. Leslie King, Associate Dean of Instruction for the College of Chiropractic, to present the degree candidates to President Scott.
Mr. President, the candidates for the Doctor of Chiropractic degree have completed all academic requirements of the university and demonstrated excellence appropriate to the highest degree Life University bestows. With the recommendation of the faculty and administration, I am honored to present these candidates to you for the conferring of the Doctor of Chiropractic degree.
Peer-assisted learning leader. I'm back. Matthew Stephen Nardini, salutatorian, summa cum laude, peer-assisted learning leader. Jose Miguel Adorno Febo, cum laude. Alicia Naomi Aguilar, cum laude. Brian Almanzar, summa cum laude. Melissa Lynette Anderson, cum laude. Nicole Denise Atkinson, Clinic Excellence Award. Jacob R. Bandelaria, Student Life Force. Christian Barreto Amber, cum laude. Blake Edgar Bearden. Sydney Constance Bickmeyer, summa cum laude, Student Life Force, accompanied by her father, Dr. Edward Bickmeyer. Courtney R. Bleasy, magna cum laude, chiropractic research track. Michael L. Bonilla Quiñones, cum laude. Sydney Lee Bova, accompanied by her father, Dr. Jeffrey Bova. Brendaria Brinson, cum laude, peer-assisted learning leader. Kayla Shea Browning. Rakia Lachey Burwell. Emily Grace Butcher, cum laude. Georgia Carletti, summa cum laude. Betsy Carlo Vega, magna cum laude. Paul Bernard Caron, summa cum laude. Graciela M. Carao Hernandez, magna cum laude. Rupe Henrik Chudanius, magna cum laude. Joseph Calvin Coleman. Amber Lanice Connerly. Jason Benjamin Cox, magna cum laude. Grant David Crawford. Chelsea Brianna Davis. Giovanni De Jesus, magna cum laude. Ben D. Young, cum laude. Javier Del Hoyo Herrera, Student Life Force. Lauren Elaine Di Giovanni, magna cum laude. Peter James Dugan, cum laude. Joan Michelle Dungy. Victor Luis Fernandez Ortiz. Gabriela Ferran Aguayo, magna cum laude. Jessica Bijan Fields, cum laude. Lexeda Figueroa Vélez, cum laude. Carolyn Florek, magna cum laude. Langley A. Flowers, magna cum laude. Robert Bruce Foxworthy, magna cum laude. He is accompanied by his mother, Michelle Foxworthy, Dr. Michelle Foxworthy. Angela Maria Franco. She is accompanied by her uncle, Dr. Michael Sarnoff, her aunt, Dr. Katie Sarnoff, and her sister, Dr. Brittany Christian. Joy Fuller, summa cum laude. Fiona Claire Gallagher. Her father accompanies her, and he's walking in the memory of her grandfather, Dr. Lawrence Gallagher, D.C. Abigail Armstrong Gammon, magna cum laude. Josue E. Gandia. Abel Sain Gonzalez Davila, magna cum laude. Mercy Stella Gonzalez Perez, magna cum laude. Cameron Robert Good, cum laude. Erin E. Gray, cum laude. Amber Loretta Gross, magna cum laude. Lindsay Joan Karen Hackenberg, cum laude. Shamise Diarra Hall, cum laude. Sarah Manuela Hammond, magna cum laude. Neamber Harris, chiropractic research track. Ryan Wilson Harvey, summa cum laude. Tyranny Brianna Hawkins, Alpha Delta Epsilon, magna cum laude, peer-assisted learning leader. Griffin Holzenbeck Helms, cum laude. Isabel M. Herrero Muniz, cum laude. Colby Wells Holiday. Kiana E. Holloway. Andrew Huang Huynh, magna cum laude. Catherine Ann Jancic, cum laude. She's accompanied by her sister, Dr. Allison Jancic. Jensen Margaret Emiko Jeffrey, summa cum laude. Maria Alejandra Julia Pagan, cum laude, student life force. Taylor Ann Keenan, summa cum laude. Taylor Lynn Keller, summa cum laude. She is accompanied by her husband, David Timothy Keller, D.C. Jessica Nicole Knight Bryant. She is accompanied by her husband, Jagarin Knight Bryant, D.C. Bradley R. Crick, summa cum laude. Yolanda Laporte Estela, cum laude. Nikela Marche Lee, cum laude, peer-assisted learning leader. Jesus Linares Colon, magna cum laude. Maria Alejandra Lopez Aquino, magna cum laude. Monica Marquez Paradas, summa cum laude. Jose Miguel Martinez. Heidi Marie Martinez Serra, cum laude. Centauria Lachey Mason, Alpha Delta Upsilon. Nedima Eugenia Mbachu, cum laude. Megan Elizabeth MacArthur, summa cum laude. Shaylee Ryan McBride, Chiropractic Research Track. Ryan Douglas McGrath, Chiropractic Philosophy Distinction Award. Hannah Caitlin McIntyre, summa cum laude. Ray V. Medina Gonzalez. Karishma Modi, summa cum laude. Yechan Moon. He is accompanied by his mother, Dr. Duck Hee Kim. Elizabeth A.F. Monroe, summa cum laude. Stefan Nichols. Jean Alexander Nieves Guillama. Eric Hans Nyman, cum laude. Stephen Joseph O'Hare, magna cum laude. Brandon Patrick Olawani, cum laude. He is accompanied by his stepfather, Dr. John Nigro, Jr. Victor Manuel Ortiz, magna cum laude. Leonel Ortiz Fuentes. Raixamari Pacheco Caquias, magna cum laude. Pamela Victoria Pagan Lugo, summa cum laude. She is accompanied by her uncle, Dr. Carlos Seges, life class of 94. Brooke Palacio, cum laude, student life force. Jonathan Joel Pesante Vélez. Luis E. Piriantoni Muniz, cum laude. Jason Alexander Ramos, cum laude. He is accompanied by his father, Dr. Timothy Ramos. Brianna R. Rankins. Christian Michael Reagan. Ariana Reyes Figueroa, cum laude. Nicole Marie Ribera Reyes, magna cum laude. Bianca S. Roach. Sandy Junior Rodriguez de Jesus, cum laude, student life force. J. Bess Ruby, magna cum laude, Clinic Excellence Award. John M. Rutan. Christian Gabriel Santos Collado, magna cum laude. Justin Michael Schecksnyder. Christina Renee Schneemann, summa cum laude. Britton Elise Slayton, magna cum laude. Corey Swallow. Daniel W. Stewart. Adrian Peter Thane. Duncan M. Van Skulpvik, cum laude. He is accompanied by his brother, Xander Van Skulpvik, D.C. Clara Bailey Wallace, cum laude. Nathaniel Owen Weeks, cum laude. Tina Kathleen Wober, summa cum laude. Bryce Logan York, cum laude. Anthony Zillahy, cum laude.
Doctor of Chiropractic. We've been waiting 4 years to hear those 3 words. And now that we're here, the real work begins. Because we are not just doctors of chiropractic, we are doctors of chiropractic from Life University. We are part of a legacy of profession-shifting, world-changing, visionary work. Work that realizes our own innate power and frees the expression of perfection within.
You also notice graduates of the Doctor of Chiropractic program being accompanied to the stage by individuals, members of their family, who are either life graduates or graduates of other health science institutions. And we think it symbolizes strongly the relationship, the lineage and legacy of service in the healthcare community through families. So thank you to those members who participated. At this time, if I could ask our Doctor of Chiropractic degree candidates to please rise while I confer the degree. With the recommendation of the faculty and the administration, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Life University in the state of Georgia, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree Doctor of Chiropractic with all its rights and responsibilities thereunto. You may be seated. Congratulations. As we gather today in this wonderful looking crowd celebrating the accomplishment of these young graduates, you know, one of the things we've come to appreciate over the past few years is that being a community does not necessarily mean having to share a sense of proximity with each other. And as you leave here today, I don't think there'll ever be a time in your life where this sense of community is something that you're going to look back on and wish for profoundly. You know, Maxwell Maltz, the famous surgeon and author of a book from years ago called Psycho-Cybernetics, he said that your mind can't tell the difference between the real thing and something envisioned in great detail. So as you leave here today from your family and friends and what you've called life community over the last 4 years or more, we want to leave you with a little something that you can anchor yourself to, that when you're back in your community serving out of lasting purpose, you just have that little trigger and it'll bring you right back here to your family.
Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Ooh, yeah, I said Georgia, Georgia, the song of you comes as sweet and clear as moonlight through the pines. Yeah, other arms, they reach out for me, yeah. Other eyes smile tenderly, but still in peaceful dreams I see the road lead back to you. Georgia, 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 no peace I find, no, just an old sweet song. It keeps Georgia on my mind, yeah, yeah. Just an old sweet song. It keeps Georgia on my mind, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, thank you. Congratulations to you all. Congratulations to you all. Such a great accomplishment. Ooh, yeah, yeah. One more thing. Wake up, everybody. No more sleeping in bed. No more backwards thinking. Time for thinking ahead. The world has changed so very much from what it used to be. There is so much hatred, war and poverty. Yeah.
Wake up all your teachers.
Patty Mac.
Time to teach a new way.
Yeah.
Maybe then they'll listen to what you have to say. 'Cause you're the ones who are coming up. The world is in your hands. When you teach the children, teach them the very best you can. Oh,
The world won't get no better if we just let it be. No. The world won't get no better. We gotta change it, yeah. Just you and me. Yeah. Shake. Wake up all your doctors. Make the old people well. They're the ones who suffer. You can help to make them well. For they don't have so very long for the judgment day. Now won't you make them happy before they pass away?
wake up all you builders. Time to build a new
to lend.
I know we can do it if we all lend a hand.
All lend a hand.
The only thing we have to do is put it in our minds.
yeah.
Surely things will work out,
'Cause they do every time. Oh, the world won't get no better if we just let it be. No, 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 no. The world won't get no better. You better change it, yeah. Just you and me, yeah. You and me. You and me. You and me, yeah. Listen, I'll take it. Wake up, everybody. No more sleeping in bed. Wake up, everybody. No more sleeping in bed. Wake up, everybody. No more sleeping in bed. Oh, no, no. Wake up, everybody. No more sleeping in bed. Let's say it like this. Come on. Wake up, everybody. Yes. Wake up, everybody. Come on. Wake up, everybody. Wake up, everybody. Wake up, everybody.
Congratulations,
Thank you. It's Patty Mack, y'all.
Ontario Bland.
There's been no more prophetic words than the title of that song, "The World Won't Get No Better," if you just let it be. Wouldn't you agree? You know, as graduates of an institution founded on the concept of lasting purpose, to give, to do, to love, to serve out of a sense of one's own abundance, if you haven't already realized this, you will very shortly, that while your degree is important in your success, the equally as important ingredient is your commitment to service, and service to the communities that you'll go to and call home. And I can't think of a commencement speaker who more embodies the spirit of lasting purpose than our speaker today. When I first heard Dr. Ike in 2013, I knew at that time we had to get him to Life University so you could hear his message as well. Dr. Ike Reichhardt has pastored the great New Hope Baptist Church in Fayetteville, Georgia, and helped oversee the growth from a small country church to the second fastest growing church in the Southern Baptist Convention. After his time at New Hope, he went to the First Baptist Church of Atlanta and then founded North Star Church in Kennesaw, Georgia, where he served for 6 years. Ike then went on to become the Chief People Officer for Home Bank Mortgage Company here in Atlanta. That company was voted by Forbes magazine 4 straight years as the best place to work, and this individual had a little something to do with that. In 2006, Ike became the interim pastor at Piedmont Church, where he serves to this day as senior pastor. Equally as impressive, if that wasn't not enough, Ike in 2007 became the president and CEO of Must Ministries, a nonprofit organization right here in Marietta, Georgia, that does absolutely amazing work. And as Life University, we are so blessed to partner with that organization. He's written 4 books: Treasures from the Dark, Discouraging Your North Star, Discovering Your North Star Journal, and he's co-authored a devotional with the late, great Zig Ziglar. It is my great pleasure to introduce your commencement speaker today, Dr. Ike Reichhardt. Ike.
Thank you, Dr. Thank you so much. Man, I know what you're thinking right now. Dear Lord, they've got a preacher as the commencement speaker. Do you realize what time it is? I mean, you're looking at your wife right now going, man, Maggiano's at 3. I'm telling you, we've got the reservations at 3. And then you bring in a preacher, and Lord knows how long he's going to go. And I'll bet you anything he's going to take an offering. You just wait and see. I mean, that's what we're in for. Now, that's what you're thinking, but that's not what you're going to get. See, I'm going to let you know up front, we got 10 minutes. That's it. But I've got some of the best information you will ever take in your life and be able to utilize. And man, to these graduates today of all the different disciplines and the investment that you've made in their life, why don't you just give them a thunderous round of applause and shouts right now. Man, what a day. What an incredible day. And I mean, I'm over here listening to all these summa cum laude and magna cum laude and cum laude. I wanted to graduate, Lordy have mercy. I mean, that's how I wanted to be able to get there. So let me just test the audience now. So this is not for the graduates. This is for the rest of the audience. How many of you graduated in like the upper 10% of your class? How about raising your hand? All right. Very good. Do you understand it was people like me that gave you your opportunity? There are people who make up the other percentage, folks, and you're looking at that guy right here. I mean, I grew up in inner city Atlanta on Marietta Street, and I was not a very good student. I was kind of a C and D student, but my dad was the most marvelous optimist. He would look at my report card and look at my mother and say, at least we know Ike is not cheating. I mean, look at this. Our boy may not be there academically, but he's there honestly, right? So today, congratulations to everybody. I want to give a shout out today. I want to give a shout out to the wonderful lady who pronunciated every single one of those names. Dr. Deb Roach. Give Dr. Roach a great round of applause. You are amazing. You really are. You don't know this, but they wheel her out of North Georgia somewhere in a log cabin, I'm told, to come down here and to be a part of this. And man, they need to do that every year. You are incredible. So thank you for blessing us with your gift today. So to Dr. Rob Scott, our president and the Life University Board, Dr. DeFogarty, and Alumni Association President, Dr. Paxton, and to all the distinguished members of the faculty, thank you for giving me the privilege to be able to be a commencement speaker here in the community where I live. And it's indeed an honor to be here today with the distinguished and very diverse alumni, all of the special guests. I loved hearing the shout outs and the family members, and I heard people yelling out, I'm her best friend, and all those best friends that are here today. It's an honor to be a part of the class of 2022. Well, let me tell you real quickly what I do. I'm a teller of stories, and in this gathering today, there are so many stories. Did you hear them? I listened about Anna Marie and Matthew, and her being the valedictorian, and he's the salutatorian, and he'll be reminded that the rest of his life. And my guess, it'll be on a tombstone one day. I was the valedictorian. But I listened to that. First grade sweethearts. How cool is that? Could you imagine what a blessing it would be if each person and each family could stand up and share their story? You know, I think we would be amazed, because there will be stories in this room today of the graduates, of people who had courage. Some of you maybe went through some tough health times during your time here at Life University. There will be other stories of inspiration. For some of you, the first person in your family to ever go to college. There will be stories of overcoming the odds. Maybe a single mom, maybe a single dad. There will be some stories of failure. There will be some stories of loss. There might even be some stories of utter despair, but yet there would be great stories of hope. You see, every single one of us, we have our story. We all have our story. A Nobel Prize-winning scientist back about 10 years ago said, I no longer believe the universe is held together by atoms. I think the universe is held together by stories. Everyone has a story. The story is told about President John Kennedy, and a little boy asked him, he said, "How did you become a war hero?" And President Kennedy responded, "It was absolutely involuntary. They sank my boat." Everybody has a story. Everybody does. And today, what I want to share with you as I finish, I want to share with you the greatest leadership lesson I've ever learned, because I'm considered by some to be a leadership expert. And I've written leadership books and articles and all kinds of other things around leadership. And that's what you're about as graduates today. You're stepping out. You're going to take an even greater leadership role. And here in this great university, you've been told about being servant leaders, which is the best management style you could ever choose in all the world. But you know the greatest leadership lesson I ever learned? I learned while growing up on Marietta Street in downtown Atlanta. I went to Goldsmith Elementary School, and there I became a school patrol person. How many of you in this room have ever been a school patrol officer? Can I see your hands? If anything bad happens, you find one of those people that raise their hand. We will get you to safety because we were highly trained in the 6th grade to be able to take care. Think about it. I'm on Marietta Street in downtown Atlanta. I'm in the 6th grade in charge of getting 1st and 2nd graders across intersections. That will put you in leadership really, really quickly. And for those of you that were a school patrol person, do you remember what our motto was? Someone yelled out in a meeting one day, "Stop, drop, and roll." Dude, that's if you're on fire. No, you're not going to move small children through intersections with stop, drop, and roll. It's the greatest leadership lesson I've ever learned, and it's stop, look, and listen. If you as a leader, if you as a graduate will take into your world the ability in a highly connected world that very rarely stops, that is all about transactions when the world is going, I need relationships. I need somebody that'll listen to me. I need somebody that might encourage me, somebody that might motivate me, somebody that might just give me some guidance to be able to help me in life. And listen, if you learn how to stop, look, and listen, you will change the world. I tell people all the time in meetings, I'll say, go home tonight and try this. Go home tonight and try this with your spouse. When your spouse starts talking, this will really freak people out. So trust me, when your spouse starts talking, stop what you're doing, look at them, and then watch them freak out. They will look at you and say things like, why are you looking at me? And you will say, well, because you're talking. And then they will say, well, normally you never look at me when you're talking to me, which is kind of the problem that we run into. You know, we're about transactions. We speed through, the Chick-fil-A. If they had a police lineup 5 minutes later and we had to identify the person that served us, we couldn't do it on our life. Because all we're doing is a transaction. We're not building a relationship. We're not building a moment. And life is made of moments. To where you can simply look at someone and say, how are you doing today? How are you doing? Learn to stop what you're doing. Put down that cell phone. Look at the person you're talking to. And then listen. You know what that's really called? It's called a servant leader. They'll call it empathetic listening. They'll call it all kinds of different things. But can I tell you something? You can help to change the world by just simply stop, look, and listen. I close with a quote by someone that's quoted in your program today, Dr. Martin Luther King. He said everybody can be great because anybody can serve. You don't have to have a college degree to serve. You don't have to make your subject and verb agree to serve. You only need a heart full of grace, and you need a soul generated by love. And I simply think the way you do that is you stop, you look, and you listen. Thanks for letting me be with you today.
It's always the simplest of messages, isn't it? And likely one of the most important of your time at life. Last piece of business, the legal part, or I should say the ethical part of the chiropractic commencement. Can I ask our chiropractic degree candidates, if you are ready to leave here and serve, will you please stand with me and take the chiropractic oath? This is your last test. It's actually an open book test. You will find it in your pamphlets in front of you. And if you will repeat after me. In accordance with the law of nature, that law which God has prescribed to all humankind, and in consequence of my dedication to the health of humankind, by the application of that law, I promise and swear to keep the following oath. To the best of my ability and judgment. I state your name. Will observe and practice every acknowledged rule of professional conduct in relation to my profession, my patients, my colleagues, and myself. I will keep an open mind regarding the progress of my profession, provided that this progression shall be confined within the boundaries of the chiropractic science, philosophy, and art. I will serve my patients to the best of my ability, violating neither their confidence nor their dignity, and in association with my patients, I shall not violate that which is moral and right. I shall regard and refer to my fellow chiropractor with honor, giving credit where it is due. I shall improve my knowledge and skill, firm in my resolution to justify the responsibility which the degree Doctor of Chiropractic symbolizes and imposes. To all this I pledge myself, knowing these ideals are prescribed by the dictates of reason alone. Congratulations, doctors.
What is it? It's in the way you work, the way you play, the way there's no difference between the two. It's in the long hours of training, of practice, of working until everyone else has long since quit. It's in the way our minds dream, the way our hands heal, the way our hearts feel. We carry it with us in labs and clinics, classrooms and training rooms. You see it when you give, when you do, when you love, when you serve. It's in the way I became we, the way you became us. It's in this place, in the air around us. It's in the space between it all. It was in you before,
It's in you now, and it will be with you as you move forward.
If I can ask all of our degree candidates to please rise. At this time, the fun part. If I can ask you all to turn your tassels from right to left and turn to be greeted by our audience, the recent graduates of Life June 2022, Doctors of Chiropractic and graduates. Congratulations, everyone.
Graduates, please be seated. So in closing, I want to leave you with this. Today represents an end and a beginning. Each of you have a unique journey waiting for you outside these doors. Opportunity awaits. Open the door. And now go. Live out your lasting purpose. Find what you love and leave the world more interesting for your being here. Congratulations.